Folks, watch my video, one of the first videos I did. I predicted this whole thing. I told you this slob was going to become the griftomatic. And you see what he's doing. Here you have it, folks. The daily chat with the Three Stooges. Weak boy, personal finance. And remember, folks, anybody that acknowledges consumer finance, personal finance, they're a scammer. It's a scam portal. Now, I recently did a video on Weak Boy, talking about how Weak Boy is a hypocrite. He's just like all the other grifters and his little team. They're the same. They're just trying to build their channels, trashing the fraudsters. And in reality, they're going to become fraudsters. They're on that path. They're just waiting to get the subscribers. You can see he just got a donation there. Super chats. He wants the money. But that's not all. Take a look what I found out. You see, as I predicted, Weak Boy is he's selling merchandise. Buy my merch, bro. Buy my merch. I'm an e-beggar. Take a look, folks. Free stuff. He's now selling affiliate links. That's right. I've talked about this before. Mr. Bell is pushing people into Robinhood. He's saying, look, you can get some free stock if you join Robinhood. And remember what I said about people on YouTube everywhere who are selling affiliate links. They're scum. They're garbage. These affiliate links are almost invariably from companies that are criminal or that are behaving in a criminal manner, deceptive, exploitative manner. Robinhood is at the top of that list. Robinhood is a scam company. Now, Weak Boy, maybe you don't understand this because you don't understand the capital markets. You don't have the first clue about what goes on. But I would think that you have some common sense to know, especially since it's been in the media, about the purchasing of order flow, or in the case of Robinhood, the selling of order flow to third-party market makers, hedge funds that seek to screw customers on order execution. What this means is that Weak Boy is now making money every time one of these naive suckers signs up through his affiliate link. He's making money while they're losing money. They're going to lose money. Now, of course, he puts this here, free Robinhood stock, but don't be dumb and day trade, right? So that's his little disclaimer. Oh, well, I'm making sure they're not day trading, but I'm getting them into Robinhood stock. No, it doesn't work that way. That's like giving somebody heroin and telling them not to become a junkie. Okay? Robinhood is set up to lure people, to hook people into trading. That's how they make their money, through transactions. The more transactions that they have, the more they can sell those transactions to crooks like Ken Griffith at Citadel. You see? And they're going to give you shitty execution. So I'm sure that Weak Boy knows this. He has to know by now because, of course, it came out that Robinhood had to pay, I think, $300 million fine to the SEC for not disclosing that they are selling order flow. This has to come out. He had to have seen this when it came out. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Like all these YouTube scumbags, they just want to make their money. They don't care that they're hurting people. I was right, folks, and it's going to get worse. Wait and see. Write it down. I'm never wrong. I've never been wrong when it comes to spotting con artists and frauds. It's easy. It's easy to predict what they're going to do. This is the first affiliate link. He's going to have a lot more. He's going to be doing a lot more. He's a grifter. Just like all these guys. Folks, don't be fooled, okay? Don't be fooled. Once they start selling affiliate links, once they start allowing super chat for what? What are you doing? Right? He's creating a little fanboy base of kind of pretending like he's going after these guys, and he's not. He's not. He's trying to get views and subs, and he's going to launch his own bullshit. Just like all these other guys. Just like Fabio and whatever this guy's name is, and some of the other guys. All these guys. It's the same song and dance, folks. And what's funny is that it's not like they're real experts criticizing these frauds. They're chumps as well. Chumps criticizing chumps. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out, let you guys know. He's still posting affiliate links, breaking the federal law, by the way. I suggest you look at the Federal Trade Commission law. You're not supposed to do that without disclosing your connection, your financial connection. I'm helping you out, by the way. Now, he also has his my personal finance book. Yeah, gonna show you. I'm gonna be next Dave Ramsey. And his super chats. And he's running Zoom webinars that teach you how to look at financial statements and become a good investor. What a fucking loser. Let's talk about this here. I happened to run across one video. How you're holding webinars and going to teach people how to be good consumers and teach them about insurance. And I remember you saying that term insurance is great. That's the best insurance. All the other insurance is a scam. Folks, this guy's obviously a clueless idiot. Term insurance is actually one of the scammiest insurance packages out there, the insurance policy. It's very scammy. That's why they advertise it all the time on TV. Oh, you're 25 cents and you get $100,000 coverage. It's scammy. But term insurance has a purpose, just like all the other insurance products. But you think that you know everything, just like you think that VT is a great investment, which I'm going to show here is a disaster. This is Vanguard 500 index fund, basically S&P index fund, ETF, versus VT, World Index Fund. Take a look at the performance, folks. Take a look at that performance since inception, close to inception anyway. A little over 11 years. Well, looks to me like 84.71% for VT. S&P, 223.54%. Folks, we're talking about a threefold outperformance. The S&P index, or the Vanguard VOO, outperformed VT by 300% over that time. That's right. Think about that. And you think that Alibaba is a great investment. Think about this for a second. China is arguably the most corrupt country in the world. The country has been fudging its economic data for many years, and that's confirmed fact. And I can guarantee you, most of the companies have engaged in accounting fraud. And I believe Alibaba has as well. But China won't let U.S. regulators go and inspect the auditor's books of the U.S. listed Chinese companies. Think about that. Very important. They won't let them look at them. And this guy thinks it's okay. He tells you to buy Alibaba. It's a good deal. An accountant doesn't appreciate the importance of an auditor. Wow. I mean, you can't even make this up. People wouldn't believe it. That's what you call incompetence. That's what you call a complete joke of an accountant. Don't take my word for it. Go and ask some accountants about that. But you see, he bought Alibaba because Charlie Munger, he bought it. Well, yeah. And apparently, it seemed to me that, and we're going to get to this in the future, because there's a lot to cover on everything money. The little 8 pillars of nonsense. This guy endorses everything money and tells you to subscribe to their channel. This is the same channel, Everything Money, that promotes day trading and shorting stocks. Think about that. In addition to their little bogus garbage stock screener. I'll get into that in the future.
Now, you may think, since I hate on a bunch of other people, that I hate this channel. I actually don't. I actually think they make fantastic material. I think if you're going to watch anybody, besides me, of course, to learn how to invest for the long run and you want to play with individual stocks, this is the channel to subscribe to. They actually have excellent explanations of how to actually analyze companies, project future cash flows, and they'll generally set you up for success. And I don't believe they charge that much for their Patreon and their software. Now, you may think, since I hate on a bunch of other people, that I hate this channel. I actually don't. I actually think they make fantastic material. I think if you're going to watch anybody, besides me, of course, to learn how to invest for the long run and you want to play with individual stocks, this is the channel to subscribe to. They actually have excellent explanations of how to actually analyze companies, project future cash flows, and they'll generally set you up for success. And I don't believe they charge that much for their Patreon and their software. I think if you're going to watch anybody, besides me, of course, to learn how to invest for the long run and you want to play with individual stocks, this is the channel to subscribe to. They actually have excellent explanations of how to actually analyze companies, project future cash flows, and they'll generally set you up for success. And I don't believe they charge that much for their Patreon and their software.
So think about that for a second. This guy is promoting Everything Money. And not only that, he bought Alibaba because he fell for Everything Money Paul, the Alibaba pumper, who began buying it at $275 all the way down. Did Paul know jack shit about Alibaba? No, he didn't even know there was a delisting possibility. But Weak Boy fell for it.
Yeah, I'm a huge fanboy of Everything Money. So you guys are actually the ones that, really kind of opened my eyes to how to value stocks. So, I mean, I've always been an index fund investor. I didn't really give a crap about individual stocks. And then all of a sudden, 2020 came around, pandemic, Robinhood, all that stuff. And I said, okay, maybe I'll check out some stocks. And I have an accounting background, so I know how to read financial statements. But I really had no clue how to project cash flows and use a discount rate. And that's how you got the price.
Yeah, me neither.
So it was actually really eye-opening. I was like, wow, these Everything Money guys are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm a huge fanboy of Everything Money. So you guys are actually the ones that, really kind of opened my eyes to how to value stocks. So, I mean, I've always been an index fund investor. I didn't really give a crap about individual stocks. And then all of a sudden, 2020 came around, pandemic, Robinhood, all that stuff. And I said, okay, maybe I'll check out some stocks. And I have an accounting background, so I know how to read financial statements. But I really had no clue how to project cash flows and use a discount rate. And that's how you got the price.
Yeah, me neither.
So it was actually really eye-opening. I was like, wow, these Everything Money guys are pretty cool.